What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of the Spatials, a game that I like very, very much. This game is near and dear to me right now. It grows on you, and not like a fungus, because that's always the joke that somebody makes. They'd be like, it grows on you like a fungus. And then like somebody, you know, it's the two old guys up in the, I forget their names. They have specific names. The two old guys up on the balcony in the Opera House and the Muppets, you know. It grows on you like a mold. And they always have like comebacks like that. Anyways. That game actually grows on you in quite a pleasant way. We've got a lot of allocations to do right now. Like, seriously, I just did a lot of missions. And so let's go through some of this loot and see if maybe we can upgrade people. So since Bink McMillian is our dude, Bink McMillian, what we need him to have is more electricity. And so if he can get, yeah, it's 12 extra max energy. That's okay. We can also give him a health bonus. Considering how pivotal he is as a member of this group, I'm going to give him as much health as possible. I'm not going to give him a better gun. Well, actually, I could give him a level 4 laser, which has the same power. I'm sorry, it has better power, but less energy usage. So yeah, that'll work. That'll work. It'll want me to give him the blaster, but I'm not going to. The blaster is simply just not going to happen. She's got a level 1 blaster. We can give her a little health bonus. Since she's our medic, I think that's not a bad plan. However, I would like to spread the regen around a little bit. I don't know if everybody can do it. Actually, yeah, let's have our diplomat use the bigger, the bigger boomstick. That'll work out. We do diplomacy the old way at the end of a gun. Let's see here. We also have our engineer who has a new skill, actually, that we can look at. He's got missile, and so he launches a missile. It takes 66 energy, so it's very, very expensive as far as, like, energy usage. However, it seems kind of badass, so I think I might use it. I mean, being able to fire a missile, who doesn't want to do that? That seems like it would be great. You can also get better versions of Sniper Rifle, and he's got another ability too. There's a bunch of them, and as you go through the game, you'll come across them one by one. Where'd that engineer go? I know he had a damage mitigation buff too. And there it is. So minus 28 damage received every time he gets shot. He's got better career bonuses right now. We're looking pretty good at the moment. What the career bonuses mean is when you put them in like random situations, when you put them like on these jobs, it makes them like better at it. I've still got all of our level 1s rotating through missions so that they can hit level 2 and then I can transfer them out to be ambassadors. But for right now, we're just trying to get ahead of the curve. We regenerated a lot of our oil while we were hanging out, so that's great. That's absolutely fantastic, because that was one of the big problems that we were running into. Seedlings are going to be our next problem, along with water. And so let's go ahead. We're going to go seedlings, water, and oil. And I know I'm putting the cursor over the wrong thing as I say them, but just bear with me. I'll figure it out. Over here, we need to get production going again on repair parts, because actually the number one thing they seem to be buying, repair parts and fuel cells. They actually don't seem to be that interested in, they will buy the little souvenirs over here. Oh, somebody finally bought our robots. Huh. Somebody finally bought our robots. Well, ain't that a thing? Alright, well that's pretty cool though. I'm not upset about it. That's cool as long as people are buying and spending when they come to our station. I'm totally squared away with it. What we do need to do, though, is I think we need a few more food counters, too. I think people are getting caught up trying to eat, and they're not able to, like, complete the stuff that they're doing. I'm not going to do a bunch of the decorative stuff right now because it's kind of like it becomes expensive if you set up a lot of it, but I will make this look like a diner later on. In fact, let's do it right now. So we'll have, like, no, these are always facing like that. There we go. That's how the diner tables always face. And so we'll have that go right there. They're going to cancel out the job, but don't worry about it. And then if we go like that, yeah, that looks pretty good. There's usually a partition in between the line. At least in restaurants that I go to, there's usually a partition in between each of these aisles, but it's usually attached to the arm of the little booth or whatever, so never mind. We're not going to do that. Oh, we need that for our doctor. Where's our doctor? Doctor, I got some news. I got a big box of drugs and booze. There we go. That sounds like a heavy metal conversion of the song. Ooh, and health regen, too. There we go. I must have forgotten to, like, talk to her, although that one's way more expensive, so we'll have to be very, very careful about our energy expenditures right there. How are we doing on these missions? It's worth waiting. I'm not going to go on an away mission right now while they're still not ready to go. So we took a water planet over here. It's not bad. I think we could use the water, and I think I would actually recommend, is there any more aluminum in this system? What's on that thing right there? Bugs and slime. This planet right here has aluminium. How much aluminium? 3. Oh, I messed up. I should have taken the water here, and I should have taken the aluminum here, so now I'm kind of in an unpleasant position where I just spent way too much money trying to lock down this system. On the plus side, at least we have more ambassadors coming, so they'll be done very, very shortly. 3 seconds and 12 seconds, respectively, for the first and second groups. They leveled up. They've got a phaser right there. Okay. Second common contract, they'll be done in 3, 2, 1, and bam! Doing it for the streets of Starfleet. But it looks like a couple of them hit level 2. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. I just need a couple people to be ready so that I can do this properly. Let's get... How many ambassadors? I need to make sure every system has, like, all of its ambassadors assigned. What do we have here? So we have them. That's fine. Toric Pro, what do you have? Okay, so you're good. This system over here might be the one that I don't have assigned properly. Yeah, there it is. So let's go ahead and we're going to drop in some of the... Oh, he needs to be level 3 to be assigned at the embassy. Oh, they have to be the level of the system that they're in order to do it. Okay, so that's fine. We can do some rotations. We can do a little do-si-do right here. I don't mind. Especially with the emphasis on the do, because nobody hates like an extra couple credits. We have a level 3 right there, so let's take him out. And we'll put a level 2 in for him. That gives us another level 3. I need to make sure I don't have any level 3s in the level 1 area either. In Ida. I didn't realize that was how it worked, and so we kind of just learned something the hard way. Yeah, I've got all level 3s over here. We need actually like level 2s to be up in here, otherwise it won't matter. He's already somewhere. Nicole VL, we'll send her over. Send the level 2 engineer in to handle that right there. Claudio Crane. Ooh, his name has alliteration. I like that. I like that a lot, and that should free up some level 3s so that we can properly take Itrotro and throw some of these guys in here to make it work. Bink McMillian is our dude, so we're going to try and keep him on staff for right now. Brer Driessa. That sounds like, you know the story of Brer Rabbit? That's like it's an American folktale about, well, I don't know. Brer Rabbit was a rabbit that was always outsmarting, or no, it wasn't Brer Rabbit. Who was? There was like a, was there a wolf and Brer Rabbit? Maybe Brer Rabbit was the idiot. I don't even remember what happened. No, there's like a bear and there's a rabbit. Anyways, it's an American folktale, and it's Brer is how they say briar back in the olden days, and so it meant that he was a rabbit that hung out in the briars, and that's the name of the story, is that every single time the bear or the wolf or whatever would try and catch Brer Rabbit, he would run into the briars and the animal couldn't follow, the bear couldn't follow, and so eventually the bear concocts a plan using tar to catch him. So there you go. That's the story. That's the story. Slightly edited. That's the abridged version. If I told the full one, it would be a lot more folksy, and it would be a lot more entertaining. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling particularly folksy right now. And additionally, the tale has not aged well. There are several abrasive parts of the story that don't go... They were okay in the 1800s, but they're probably not okay in the 2000s. You tell that story, you kind of got to, like, adapt it a little bit. And I just can't do it on the fly. Let's see here. So we should be actually producing a little bit better now, I think. We need aluminum, and so if there's a planet over here that can actually throw some aluminum our way... Is this the... Wait, did I not even... I never actually populated Itrotro. That's sad. Okay, well, we've got a little bit of aluminum coming from there. Let me see what I've got for the entire system. So the lowest produced item is slime, but that's because we don't use it for anything. Additionally, seeds could use some help. So if we get some loving for seeds, that might be a little bit better. I think we already tried to capitalize on all these, though. No, we didn't, actually. There we go. So this should actually, I think, handle most of our H2O issues. And so that should keep us fairly squared away as we go into our next production cycle, trying to keep things locked down. Basically what I want is for everything to be like aluminum. I want every single resource to just be stacked up high so that no matter how much we start producing, it really doesn't make a dent in it. That way I can start getting like double benches that I can start working on, things like that. Let's make some more fuel cells as well. I think that's probably a wise decision. Yeah, let's get the fuel cells going. We'll put those up to infinite. I should probably buy a couple more people to come like help on the station too, but for right now we're doing pretty well. Obviously you don't need people to like man the stores or anything like that, so that's a good thing. We don't need anybody standing over here just to hand all these people like merchandise. That's a plus. Customer service is somewhere where we seem to have saved some money, so I'm happy about that. What else do we have in here? What haven't I constructed actually? We've got a decorative rocket. Okay. We've got decorative balloons as well. Those don't actually like make anything happen in your store, but it makes it look nicer, so why not? Additionally, you can throw in like some of the... Let's see, where's the decorative stuff at? I know there's decorative stuff around here somewhere. It might be in this menu. Yeah, there we go. What is this? Oh, commemorative busts and things. Okay, I remember seeing that the last time we were in here. I'll probably just throw in a couple of like potted plants in here, just kind of like drag the whole thing together. There's something to be said about a subtle design aesthetic and not like overdoing it with like loads and loads of stuff. I think that in here we could probably get away with doing something similar. Like put that right there and put that right there. And yeah, that'll look nice. I think it looks okay. I mean, it doesn't look absolutely incredible, but then again, I'm no interior designer. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. in here, Zed Palmer, the first bald human. Melanie Hassani, greatest staring contest judge of all time. Alright, that seems like one of those random abilities that you really shouldn't like praise or be too stoked about, but I guess that's part of the humor. I don't know, never let it be said. Oh, we're at 45%. Our perception is neutral. Okay, well we should probably start looking at some of the things we can unlock down here. We have service, which will unlock the chemical workshop in our factory. It's a star map that we produce. Okay, that's pretty cool. It sells for what looks like 10 credits. Alright, and then you can get a map shelf over at your other store. We also get the... What is this recipe? Is this a recipe for the star map? It looks like that's all you get. You get a chemical workshop and you get a star map. So alright, so you get 2 things out of there. We have a lot of research points right now, so I don't know what we're going to go for next. Living is probably the best idea for hygiene, making some communal bathrooms and things that people can use, especially since that's going to be, by and large, the next big thing that most of our people are going to want is hygiene at level 5. So, water and oils gives us basic soap. Okay. And the hygienizer sells soap. Alright. Yeah, let's unlock living too. We'll go for that one. We will upgrade from living 1 to living... Where is living 1? Is it, like, unlocked by default? Okay, it is. It's the area where you sleep. Alright, well, we're earning a little bit of cash right now. We're not making a ton, but we're looking pretty good. I think, by and large, our staff is looking fairly satisfied, happy, and kind of just generally pleased with their job. I'll probably just throw that extra phaser on somebody. Oh, she's not in the station. Okay, so let's find somebody with no gun, because apparently the gun makes them better at their job sometimes. It gives them, like, a little flat bonus like this down here. On occasion, not every time, but... She only has a level 1 blaster. Is the phaser better? Oh, it is. Look at that. Okay, we'll give her the phaser. She's on our away team, so that seems fine. On this end, have we completed either of these? I actually never assigned anybody to go back out. Okay. Let's go with the engineer, Mary Ellen Peterson. And then we've got Karine Ajan. Sure. And then I'll send the level 3 diplomat over too, just to be sure that we've got everything covered. And there it is. We've got that all nice and done. Now, these people are going to need extra stuff, too. So, career. They want thirst, actually. Thirst is vital. Okay, am I still producing anything for thirst? I just like to make sure I am not producing anything for thirst. So now that we're going up to level 5, we probably want to be careful about that, too. H2O is still accumulating, kind of, but I still think we're a little bit behind the curve. Seeds are still looking pretty bad, too, so it must be a common reagent in just about everything we're making. Let's go back out to the galaxy map. And if we can get ourselves some more seeds, I would appreciate it. Seeds all unlocked right there. Seeds are all unlocked right there. There are no further seeds for us to ingest on this side. We don't use slime for anything, so I don't worry about it. In Etrotro, how are we doing on seeds? We good over here? We got everything? Could probably use a couple more fruit too, but I can go through and pick that up later after the fact if we need to. Menlarmus. I never took anything from here? Well, hell... On Menlarmus, give me all the water then. Let's take all the water from Menlarmus. That'll help us out. 4 per period's a pretty big deal. And we didn't get anything on Ictius either. Okay, you produce water too since we use it for so much stuff. I don't see why not. We're a little bit low on cash, but luckily the game doesn't cost any money just to function. There's no upkeep, as I said previously. So you don't really have to stress about it that much. We seem to be breaking even on oil, which is good. I should probably make another guy to make robots, in all honesty. Are we using up slime, like, anywhere in all this? We're using slime right there. Okay, so because the slime is being used, our slime production should be good, though, right? I mean, obviously, 6 slime compared to... Is that for the entire... maybe I should buy some more slime. We don't have enough money right now. We'll go on some away missions. It'll be fine. First, we need to build some of the hygiene clinics and things that they need. I think some of our people needed... Oh, yeah, there's the hygienator. Oh, you put it in here. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Go ahead and put it in there. Let it go ahead and, like, clean people on up. I think we should only need 1, since we don't have that many high-level people. And then maybe we can stack one down in here somewhere? I don't know. It's a little bit cramped, but... Oh well, it's for the tourists. Who cares? How do we produce soap is going to be the next question, because I think that that's going to be my next question. So it sells basic soap. Where do we get soap from? Oh, you produce it from the chemical factory. And what does it cost? Considering we have 150 souvenirs right now, I think I'd rather produce soap for a little while. Nobody's buying the souvenirs. They kind of just sit around. Alright, well, it's going to cost us a little bit of oil, I guess. But we'll be producing... Alright. It'll cost us oil, but we need soap. I mean, a lot of people are going to need hygiene from here on out. So... Oh, you can disable it and then you can bring it back in. Huh. Alright, whatever. There's no, like, infinite stock, I guess. I'll just leave that where it is. And then once we, like, have some, it'll be fine. Right? Yeah, sure. Why not? He's producing soap. I'm happy about it, too, because these bastards have been stinky lately. Like, real stinky. Like, the kind of stank that you can't even imagine. However, we are just losing so much water right now. I get the feeling that we're just using water for everything we're producing right now. If we're overstacked on pizza and rations, go ahead and just, like, disable those. We don't need them anymore, actually. Where is... Yeah, set that to 0. We'll set that to 0. And we actually don't even need to make those anymore. We just need the desserts. And that'll allow us a little bit of time to recover with some of our supplies. Instead, what I may do is I may take some of the drinks and reassign those to one of these. But even that... Yeah, make drinks, I guess. Since people are going to need them. I mean, we don't need that many. I guess you could actually take that off infinite and just say to make like 29 of them. And then once it's done, it's done. But we are using a lot of water up right now, and so I need to, like, fix that. Our cycles are very, very low for every single system. It's just, like, it's a hard resource to come by. It's a valuable resource. That's why people throughout history have fought over water resources, because if you have access to an oasis and your neighbor doesn't, guess what you can do to your neighbor? You can hydrate while you raid him, and he can't do anything. You can starve him out, too. Alright, so we did vining. We want to go to... We need a place with water, so let's go to Umual. And so they got a bunch of water over here. It's going to unlock the next system when we do it. We'll get a little bit of aluminum on top and 100 credits. Sounds great to me. Let's be on our way out. I want to test out this missile ability. You've received an invitation for a brunch in the space station, if it can even be called that, but we can't refuse. HQ says it's good for diplomacy. Whatever. Try not to get killed before you get to the restaurant. There we go. This is a better mission because this, we aren't supposed to do anything. We just got to, like, run through the hood without getting killed. I don't feel like that did anything. What did that accomplish? That missile felt very, very lackluster. Wow, there are a lot of enemies here. Let's go ahead and just try and keep ourselves sated when it comes to all of our random energy and health supplies. Basically, just mash on 4 and 5. You want to know how to be good at this game? All it takes is a healthy appreciation for the keys 4 and the key 5. I have multiple 4s. You have multiple 4s too if you have a number pad. Just saying. That's why I pluralized. Probably should have pluralized the 5s too. Can I... What does that even do? That ability doesn't seem to be that useful. Either way, let's clear aisle by aisle. I am going to kill everybody here because they drop water and they drop things that we need. So anytime you're in a system that drops the specific things that you want, you should probably spend at least a little bit of time whacking them. Let's go ahead and laser him to death real fast. He might drop some goodies too. He did not. He dropped some money though. The chef is over there. Okay, we'll deal with him in just a second. I don't think we have to fight the chef, but I definitely think we should probably be friendly with him. Energy supply needs to be looking a little bit better. He's standing in the doorway, which is always risky. These guys are... Wait, these guys aren't hostile? Up to nothing good? Wait a minute, this is weird. How come some of the pirates are friendly and some of them are not? I suppose it's just like a natural variance in between, like, who's a nice pirate and who isn't. I guess it's like the sniper rifle. You gotta hit them with it. Like, it actually has to connect, otherwise it counts as a miss, just like the sniper. It's not like a flat AoE, like it is with the grenade, where you don't actually have to impact it with anything. Let's get some health and energy back. We got a couple more grumpy-ass pirates over here. You guys would probably do a lot better in life if you stopped shooting at people. They're like,
well, we be space pirates. It's sorta what we be doing. Shooting with me blunderbuss.
eh. If I had a blunderbuss, it'd be difficult for me to resist the urge, too. It's a giant cannon that fires language. I mean, what else could you ask for in life? A lot of things, in fact, but you know. That's a subject for a different time. Let's make sure that everybody's getting energy back here. There we go. I'm gonna kill everybody on this map. Like, seriously, we are going for broke on murder in this one. If we ever go up on charges, this is not gonna look good for the Federation. There we go. We got the big meds keeping us all nice and healthy. We got, like, I think we had 400 credits coming in here, and now we're actually walking out with a pretty healthy amount. We're also restocking some of our water and aluminum. It's actually debatable, I suppose, whether doing away missions is more efficient or whether, because it seems like nothing runs while you're in this mission. I said that in a previous episode, but like your base is not functioning while you're in this mission. Your resources aren't going up and down. We aren't earning money while we're in here at our stores and stuff. And so honestly, since everything is technically put into like a stasis while you're out doing away team missions, farming away team missions, while not time, probably not, I guess they're probably not time effective, But in terms of just the fact that you can stack up a whole bunch of resources and then just not care later, I like that they've given you the option that you can either set up regenerating resources, or you can go and do like a ton of away missions to farm it out if that's what you're into, or you can take any combination of the two. I think we actually cleared the whole place out. Now let's go have lunch. Hooray, nothing like a good, lovely grilled cheese after murder. As you approach the chef, the stench of oil and rat roast becomes overwhelming. Delicious rat roast. Oh, hello explorers, what are you conquering today? Not my restaurant, I hope. Ha, 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 ha. We want breakfast. Yeah, breakfast. What a fortunate coincidence. I've just baked a delicacy, rat bagel with rat sprinkling and rats. Here, taste a bit. I feel like we're taking rats to the next mathematical power right now. Like, we would have to be like, rats up dagger 3. Like, I don't know. You slowly chow on the bagel. What the hell? You projectile vomit everywhere. Oh, and now they're offended. This is not going to end well. No, give me health. Give me health or give me death. No! They are shooting the shit out of my engineer right now. I'm not okay with this. Yeah, the rocket has the impact with them, so shoot it at their feet. It's just like the sniper. That was no good. That was an ambush for the sentry. That was really, really, really bad. That was some morning bush right there that would really get you into some trouble. Let's go over here. And it looks like we've got mini-bosses and things sprinkled in with the remainder of the turds. So unfortunately, we're going to have to do a little bit of that kitty scoop action and kind of be discerning in the way that we go through this cleaning process. Yeah, you've actually got to, like, impact with them. Oh my god. Okay, so our engineer is taking, like, a lot of damage. Like, a very, very huge amount of damage. It's a good thing he's got mitigation because, frankly, I'm not sure that I can keep him standing. We can leave the planet now. I hope you kept some of that bagel. We have a mega roach infestation in Sector B, and it looks like it'll kill him fast. We got another level 4 rocket. That's pretty cool. Alright. Well, we shall leave the planet now. That mission is actually probably worth maybe redoing. I don't know. We didn't make that much money off of it. We got to the system of Suptercell. That'll be pretty sweet. That'll be nice. And on Umuwal, we can now go about setting up some more water farms. I probably won't spend too much. Probably down to like 1,000 on the water farm while we're here. But we definitely need it. That's the big stipulation that I would add, is that we're hurting. We're definitely hurting for some of this stuff. So level 3 doctors, he has to be level 4. Okay. So we probably want to start assigning some of these people to away missions now so that they can get to level 4. They completed their mission, so we got a level 1 health regen. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and with the level 2 guys, we'll send them out. It's a WTF mission, but I think we have the people required in order to get it done. We have a high-level strategist, so there's that. We have a... They said they want scientists. We don't have an extra scientist. We do, however, have a number of diplomats, so they're not going to do very well on this, I can tell. Let's go ahead and can I unassign them in any easy fashion? No. Okay, will they stay there? Oh, they stay assigned no matter where you are. Okay, that's good. Well, let's send out our level 3s then. How is it that they're that bad at doing these missions? Is it because they're not equipped, maybe? It might be because they're not equipped. I think their equipment factors into how good they do a job, too, or how well they do a job. Sorry, English teachers. We'll go right there, and we'll send them off on that contract. I'm going to try and keep everybody rotating so that we constantly have at least somebody leveling up. Even when they fail, they level up, so it's not too big of a waste to send them out. However, I am depleting my workforce right now. There we go. Where did everybody else go? Oh, I turned them... That's right. I had them become actual ambassadors at the various embassies and things. Okay, so what I want to do right now is I suppose what we'll do at the moment, I'm going to go through and I'm going to equip some of like the lazy gear on some of these guys and hope that it makes them better at like their job. And so I'm going to wait for them to be done with this away mission. I'm going to let the money tick up for a little while. Maybe do a couple of away missions to stock up on some easier like stuff that I can give my lobies in like one of the level 2 systems. And then we'll come back with the next episode and we will finish it off. This is the Spatials. My name is Splattercat. I'm happy to have you here today. It's my pleasure to be your host. I will see you in the next episode. Take care, everybody, and hi-do.